I really think that a digital twin is a faithful and accurate representation of the content and the components of the real life physical sister twin that is out there in the field. The question is, how do we build one? How do we make it trustworthy? And how do we make sure it's right? I'm sure there are other views, and I'm sure these guys will chip in with their thoughts.
Yeah, thanks, Dave. So I guess that's a key question, certainly I've had, is what does it look like? How do you get your hands on it? How would you interact with it? And one of the things that I guess we both shared over the years is it isn't actually one system. So that it's probably important to say that from early on, that we're not talking here about a single digital system that rules them all. that we're actually talking about a collection of things. And Andrew, you make the point that actually it really needs to start in the project. That this is, if you're doing a project, then the value that it can provide, but also just its existence, has to start in the project. So just share with us your dream for what that.
Thanks, Murray. Well, the digital twin I find it an extremely exciting tool that we've got here. And if I can picture myself as I go onto a project, and I've run a lot of large projects, if I can picture myself standing at the point that project actually starts up, that's actually the point where the project turns into operations. But if you then wind back to the start of the design, and you could take all that information and that knowledge and that intelligent live model back to the start and put that into the design process, that's really what we're talking about here. So to me, it's starting with the end in mind, getting a good blueprint on the understanding of what operations need, and bringing it back into the start of when you're actually designing, so that through that process, it all heads towards that end objective.